Welcome to Ivy Learn and Math 123 Synchronous Online Course. When you first log in, this should be basically what your course looks like. Now, depending on your section number, it might be a little bit different up here, but they should all look pretty much the same. Now, this video is kind of just an introductory how to navigate. So on this home page, you will see there is a spot for course syllabus, and I will click on that in just a moment. But as you look down, we have hyperlinks. These are just pictures, but the words themselves are links that will go directly into a module. So you can click on any of those at any point in time to directly go into a module. But the first thing I want to do is I want to click on the syllabus. And you can see there's also a syllabus button on the side. Now, this is my particular course, so this is my horrible picture of how flat my hair is, and your instructor's information. So whatever course you're in, when you click on syllabus, you should have your instructor information, the supervisor, and all the important information. I highly recommend you go through and you read the course syllabus so that you know exactly what is required in this course. Due dates, makeup policies, attendance, proctored exams. You want to make sure you know exactly what's expected of you. And then also, how can you communicate with your instructor? How are things graded? What is, again, what's expected of you in order to be successful in this course? So read through your syllabus, and please ask your instructor questions at any point in time. Now, at the very bottom of the syllabus, you will see a course summary. All of your assignments, along with due dates, are listed in the course calendar. If those due dates change, they will also be updated here in the course summary. You will notice that these are all hyperlinks. You can click on any of those and it will take you directly to that assignment. There are multiple ways to get to your assignments within Ivy Learn. So that's our syllabus. Great. Let's go now to modules. Again, remember from page 1, you could click on any of the modules, and I kind of just want to give you an overview. So we're going to go ahead and just look at module 1. Every module begins with an overview. This simply tells you, here's a link to the objectives, what you should be able to do or understand at the end of that module. You'll see in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a next and a previous button. These will allow you to navigate within a module. After the intro, we have our learning activities. You see these two hyperlinks, the section 1 and section 2 ratios, those are from your packet. So if you would happen to lose your packet or you want to go through things again, you can always print out more documents. This hyperlink, this hippocampus, these are videos. Some of them that go with the packet directly, and some are extra videos. So if you decide, wow, I could really use more information on X, well, you can go to this, and they're organized, very organized, and you can go in and get additional videos. After the learning activities, this is where we get into our homework. And so web work, there is a click here, it takes you to your site. There will be a separate video on web work. So I'm just going to go through. This first module has 2 web work assignments, and then it has a quiz. So you can see all of the important information for the quiz. Notice you have 2 attempts. The highest attempt is recorded as your grade. It gives you directions, what you need, and then you simply take the quiz, and you can take the quiz from there. So again, you can see the due date, all of that information up there at the top. We also have a discussion board. So this is generally the discussion boards are asked to be done after your live synchronous session. So my synchronous session is on Wednesday afternoons. So anytime after Wednesday afternoon, discussion board could be completed, and you simply click on this button right here where it says reply, and that will allow you to complete the discussion board. Okay, next. The synchronous session. There will also be a separate video just on these synchronous sessions, but your instructor should send you the registration link, and that's what I have here. Once you register, hopefully, once you register, you are in for all of the sessions. That's how I have mine set up. Contact your instructor for exact information on that one. And we'll go into more of that in the Go to Training video that I create here in just a minute. But the synchronous session happens every week, and that's where you get your live interaction with your instructor. And then you have next steps. So it kind of puts together that module and leads you into the next module. So that is basically what every module looks like. They have some of the basic pieces. Now, as we get further on, I believe module 3 is the first one, you see we have an Excel assignment. So homework assignments are made up of web work and Excel. So you got to make sure that you're following through your modules and making sure that you have all of those pieces completed. So that's the basics of where to find those. Now I want to also point out the calendar feature. So in the calendar, it's going to populate here in green. You see on the right hand side I have two colors. I have blue for test student, there's nothing in there, but I have green, and that's my summer course. If you're taking 2 summer courses, 3, 4, however many you're taking, hopefully they are all different colors, and they should be. That's kind of how they populate, but they will then show up on your calendar, all of your due dates. So my first live session in my course is on Wednesday the 7th. Notice how discussion board 1 is due Wednesday or Thursday the 8th, and then everything else you can see the due dates. So it's very important that you keep up on your calendar, and if you say, oh, I forgot I have that discussion board, you can I thought you could do it straight from here, but maybe I was wrong. Oh yeah, so I can click on that, it became a hyperlink, and it took me straight into the discussion board. So if you are in your calendar and you're like, oh crap, I forgot I have to do, you know, it's Saturday the 10th, I forgot I have to do that quiz. You can click on it, pop it up, click, and it will take you directly to the quiz. So it is nice that you can kind of click and move around this pretty seamlessly. The grades, this is where you'll find your grades. You can see how they are listed, and I believe they are listed in order. They are of when they are due by due date, and you can see how they don't have anything in there because we haven't done anything. You can see that web work orientation has a triangle with an exclamation point. That is not for a grade. That is simply to get you oriented to web work, and you do not receive points for becoming oriented. So that is what it is. So if you have any questions about this, you can talk to your instructor. People will let you know who else is in your class, I believe. Yeah, so that's kind of the basic in and out of Ivy Learn from the student view. So when I go back in, trying to think if there's anything else I want to throw up. There are resources here at the top, college resources. So this would be, you know, your library. Hippocampus again is different. A Canvas student guide. If you have issues with Ivy Learn, that is what we're working with. You can check that out. And then the course resources, I guess it's good to show this. Here's another Hippocampus, that same website that was in a different spot, and then Excel document, links to videos aligned with the packet. So as you're working through some of the Excel assignments, if you have questions or comments, you need help, this course resource might be a good one before you reach out to your instructor if you would like. These Google Slides also go with your packet. They're like PowerPoints that go with your packet if the videos are not helpful for you. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to get a hold of your instructor, get a hold of me, and I would be glad to help you. So that's your navigation through Ivy Learn.